Okay. Hey, we're the same guy. I was here last week, and apparently we didn't file the forms correctly or something.
Oh, maybe you saw my coworker. Let's see, you,
Oh, sorry, I thought you looked masked, whatever. I thought it was the same guy.
give me some info. I'll look up your case unless you have your case number on you.
No, I do. I got my card right here.
Oh, no, the case number won't be on your card.
It's not that number on the bottom?
No. Well, let's see, 1BC. It might be the last 6 digits. Let me check it.
Well, I mean, I got all the information now.
This, the last part looks like it could be it. Let me look. Just starting at 1B.
So for 8:30, I'll do the rest of that.
Cool.
¿Cuántos hijos tienes? 5 con él. Ay, tan lindo, pero eso es una bendición. Ya todos están grandes, la más chiquita tiene 12 años.
I like your fingernails. Yeah. So cute.
Okay, Mr. Colton,
Yep.
let me read the case comments real quick.
Okay.
See what's going on.
She says it's her baby.
It's her baby.
Yeah, she had a tumor inside, and she was more like swelling. But they removed the tumor and after that she was pregnant and she didn't know. Yeah, she got to the hospital and they told, oh, you're pregnant, and she was like, what?
Okay, you're Colton Wood, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it took your QR7 report.
Yeah, that's the paper I came in to fill out last week. And I was too late turning it in, but that was just my bad. I messed up.
Okay, the worker verified it was complete and sent it to imaging.
You were not lying.
And I called today, and they said that they didn't have. It was canceled on the 30th, and they didn't
The
have.
30th of April?
Yeah, and I just, I assumed since that was the last problem I had, it was that. Is something else going on?
Let me see if it's in the hands of the continuing worker who would have gotten notified that it was here. Let's see if they got it and they're still holding, because it was received in April, which is okay, because it was due, it may have been due the first part of April, but as long as you get it in April, you're good to go.
Okay, that's why I came in to do it. I physically destroyed the array. I got it. That's what so I made a note to come in before the 1st. I thought I didn't care.
Okay, let me see if I can find out what's going on. Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
What's happening?
mean,
Creo que fueron esos.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know who to ask, but I'll find out.
Yeah.
I will.
Esa chinita, fueron unas chinitas como jodieron. Yeah, yeah, ese es muy bueno.
Anything else that I need to take care of? No, okay, let me know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can do.
What is it? Is it like a kick mark or is
No,
it a pencil mark?
Some kids just like a marker or a pencil, they have a marker, well, they try to clean it, and they come up, they want their body to look nice.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame them.
As it does look very gross with kids afterwards.
You know, they try everything. I don't know how I clean my house.
Thanks for the
Two little kids, because they wanted the one, and they left all over pencil marks.
Not the two little girls.
No, the two
The
little
two
kids.
little ones.
I cleaned it because I was just on the.
Oh, it's easy, okay, good,
Yeah.
all right. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I took you that.
Picture who to go to.
And they were like,
By the way, are you recording anything right now?
No.
No, okay, because I can't give permission for recordings of our conversation, but I can tell you that this was turned in timely. I just talked to the worker that spoke to you before.
Oh, he's
and he
here?
did say, yeah, he's here. He did say that he told you it could take a couple of days because it was turned in late. The turnaround time should be within 48 hours of him getting it, but the worker would have gotten it in the late afternoon of Friday. So give him a little bit longer. I'm going to
Okay,
contact
they
him
just
by
said, when I
email.
called today, they said that they hadn't gotten it for, there was no record of it, so I thought it just was misplaced or whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will email them and let them know it has been imaged and that they can grab it because they're in another office. Your worker's in another office, not
Oh.
here.
Oh, it's not physically in this location?
No, but we can image it immediately and they can
Yeah.
pull it up.
Okay, well, so basically I didn't even need to come in, it would have resolved itself.
Yeah, it should be resolved within later today or tomorrow.
Okay, well, like, I called first and they didn't know what I was talking about, and I just assumed the form had not gotten, processed, and the guy you were talking to,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's-
took care of it, but I'm gonna double check with the worker to make sure they know that you came in again today wanting to know the status, so.
okay,
they
yeah,
should get on it right
I'm
away.
trying to discern though whether or not the other guy, the one you just went and talked to, may have done something like to sabotage it, because he was quite mean to me.
No, he just saw that you were recording and that's not allowed inside our lobby. So he did mention that in the case.
Really,
file.
why wouldn't it be allowed inside your lobby? This is a government building, it's a public office.
Well, I can give you, well, let's see, if you'd like our policy.
Yeah,
let's
I'd like
if I
to
can
see
get
the
that.
policy, because,
Yeah, hold on just a moment, I think we have it printed out.
cool.
Yeah, this is the.
okay.
Oh, but hey, the question I asked, I want a specific answer to that. If I had done nothing, would this have resolved itself, or did
Yes,
I?
if you had done nothing, it's already been, the worker who has your case has already been notified as of last Friday, but he just has,
Okay, just making sure on that. I didn't, because when I called, they said they didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't file the paperwork, so maybe it was just a lag. It was they weren't aware of it yet or whatever. But,
could be. Okay, hold on just a moment.
now we're gonna have a problem here, because guess what, motherfuckers? This is the Department of Social Services, publicly accessible building. I didn't want to fucking, this is my personal business, I don't want to fucking talk about it. I'm handling business, but now the push comes to shove. Hey, wait a minute. I've had trouble before, and I know goddamn well these motherfuckers play games. Back in LA, it was even worse. It was actually much worse. There's gang shit that goes on, like at the Compton GR office, which I was at for a while.
Hold on.
Sure. I took time out, took a whole day to come down here. Oh, and I stripped. I took all my bags and shit off my bike and came with an ultra light load and did a bunch of pedaling. Like, I'm on a bike intensely today for exercise, whatever. Because the dude was tripping last time, and of course, I got that video too. His bitching moment was, you don't have my permission. Well, you know, you're a government employee, okay, and you're conducting business with me, and you don't have my permission to say anything to me that you don't record. If you were gonna do something bad, don't do it. Okay? I'm not a very trusting person. Okay? If you don't want to work in the public side, don't work in a public office. Don't work for a government institution. This could get all the way into the fucking auditors, the First Amendment auditors. This is a government building. They literally have programs here for battered women, where you escape like a domestic violence situation. There's healthcare stuff, Medi-Cal, food stamps, Medi-Cal and Cal Fresh. I'm looking at pamphlets. There's actually a fucking display of pamphlets over there. Hold on.
How you doing, sir?
No. So we got the guy with the gun here now. I have the right to understand what is happening with you and your application or benefits. Get written or oral explanations about your application or benefits. You have a right to a free interpreter for this information. Ask the agency for assistance with that. If the state agency has the written explanation in non-English languages, you have the right to consideration of those languages. Get a receipt for documents you hand deliver. Ooh! What the fuck? Read pamphlet reader. That happened way back in LA. I'd had problems and I'd come in and fill out a form and they say I didn't. And one of the people there advised me, one of the senior managers advised me, hey, get a receipt when you turn in hand documents. So I tried to after that. And it didn't work as far as getting the receipt go, but then the paper stuck when I started asking for it. And this, honestly, it's the first time there's a fucking display of client rights over there in a bunch of languages. So, yeah, I may start, like if this ends up being a fuck off, I may end up start doing that. By the way, I got hit with late fees. I have to pay certain things, like the gym where I wash my balls, and the storage where I keep my stuff, phone bill, which is to the day, like, it's gonna go off today, sometime today, or maybe at midnight. See, your case record is a right. See laws and regulations about your program. It's the facility part of the program. Ask a judge to review any agency action or inaction about your eligibility, benefits, or services. Well, I could ask a judge to review this, whether they're giving me differential treatment because I want to be on the record. Not face discrimination applying for or receiving program benefits or services. Well, I've got mental health issues. Is it discrimination when they interfere with my safety measures, like my ability to record what's being said to me? You just notice how he went in the back and talked to the dude that was really rude to me from before, and I suspected fucked things up. And he comes out and then he asks about me recording. There are cameras all over the place. There's a security guard over there.
Hi, Colton.
Yeah, I don't go by my first name though.
I'm sorry?
I don't go by my first name. Though.
Mr. Wood?
Yes.
Mr. Wood, how you doing? My name is Asadullah Niazi. I'm one of the supervisors here.
Okay.
I cannot have you recording any of our sessions, and this is due to the confidentiality of our clients. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Okay, but show me the policy. Let's get to the chase because I'm contesting.
I understand, but I need you to turn that off.
I'm not going to turn it off, but show me the policy if you say you got it in your hand.
Absolutely. This is actually just your information. I will bring you the policy, but
Oh, I
we
thought
have
you
to-
were holding a document in your hand and acting like it was.
Right.
I know my rights. This is a public accessible building. I
understand.
can see it in this lobby. I can see everything around me. Another person, there's some
Right.
girl over there.
Right.
You don't have that type of expectation of privacy.
I absolutely do.
No, you don't.
So here's the problem. Say you were to upload that onto the internet,
I'm going to.
and we have to protect the identity of our clients. And
The
is reason
identity.
why that is why you cannot record in this lobby. I will go grab
You're
you
full
the
of
policy.
it. Go get the policy.
I will get you the policy, but you're unable to record in this lobby.
I'm not
Okay?
going to stop, so what are you going to do about it? Now, I can go get a CNN news truck, park a van with a satellite dish transceiver thing, whatever it's called, out there, set up a crew, get a reporter with a microphone, and just sit there all day and interview people or watch this door. Well, the parking lot's accessible, and this is a government-run building, okay? You don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy in the lobby of a public building, okay? Maybe if I went and looked over someone's shoulder and read their documents, nah. But if someone, like this jackass, walks up to me, and he physically had the paper, like, oh, I got the policy right here. He made it look as if he don't know who he's fucking with. Now he's just getting me, now I'm getting work. Not this one, the DPSS in Los Angeles. I know that they pull funny shit, intentionally lose papers, fuck with you. I know they do. Yeah, I don't have proof. This is far before my YouTube days, far before I ever had proof of anything, but 2010, 11, 12, 13. I was up there and shit happened that you wouldn't believe. And the service dog discrimination, I was discriminated against with service dog at like the Compton DPSS. But that was again way before my YouTube. That was my first dog. That was the first couple of months. So you have to take my word for it. But my word is, I strive to be a journalist with integrity. I'm never gonna fucking lie and punk on someone. He's gonna fuck around and get other auditors here now. So we can tell by the way we stood around the argument. Like, we have to protect the privacy of people. I'm not asking them for ID, but if they're standing right there, they're standing. That's all you. I can see it. Or how are you gonna protect it from me? How are you gonna protect their privacy? I can't write down whatever I see about this dude. No. And I'm getting suspicious real fast. I think they do fuck with you here. I'm not sure. I haven't. People on the inside that I've gotten buddy with haven't tipped me off and shown me exactly. Back in LA, it was different. I was actually liked in some of the places. I had a viral hit. Way later years in Gardena, like 2016 something, had a viral hit, which is basically this, now come to think of it. I had to have 20 minutes of dead air, 15 minutes of dead air. I'm gonna have to edit this so it watches easier. Fucking assholes up there. I'll get this. Number 10, get a reasonable accommodation if you have a disability or impairment. This is special help for you to access or participate in the program. Be treated with courtesy and respect. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start doing the First Amendment audit. I don't like the term First Amendment audit, and there's some people that do things that I don't agree with in that community, but others I do strongly agree with. And there's certain levels, like a public institution. You cannot say these people can keep shit secret. I need water. They have water. Not even that hot out there yet, and it's fucking killing me. Oh, they were also comically rude in this office when we trying to go to the bathroom and stuff before. What it is they see a poor person. They do like the bicycle shop. Like, oh, it's a poor person. They're dirty. We have to be extra hard on them because of COVID. I've been getting that a lot. A lot of people hate on poor. Oh, shit, this has a... I'm hot, I can get water. So, where's your policy here?
So this is our media information
You
officer.
said you were going to get me the policy, not...
We're not allowed to give it to you. She is our public.
You're not
information
allowed
officer.
to give me the policy. I was just looking at patient rights, and it says specifically that I have the right to get information about things like your all's policy.
Right. That is our public information officer, and she will give you everything you need. I give you her email, I give you her phone number, I give you her first and last name, and she will give you any information you may need.
Sure, I'll get that later, but as of right now, I feel like recording in this public office. What the fuck are you going to do about it? Hey, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I asked you a specific question. What are you going to do about me recording right now?
Absolutely nothing. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second.
Put this in my wallet. I gotta fucking call my bank to see if they will let me out of the overdraft fee. I ain't got shit right now. Be rude to me, motherfucker. Go ahead. See how far I get you. So they didn't just fucking do the First Amendment audit of the place. It's a nice building, I'll say that. Orange County Social Service since AG on Moulton Parkway, 23330 Moulton Parkway. You know, the thing about rights is, yeah, okay, I get to record because I got balls made of steel. I got equipment. I got fucking experience. But could you? What if your grandma was in here and they were saying something fucked up to her and they told her she had to turn off her camera? Would your grandma be okay? Oh, I got power out over here. Gardena put in a bunch. One, okay. Nope, there's one over there about where my pack is. 2. Not 0. Okay, Gardena put in a bunch. They have like clusters of 6, like 2 rows of 3 on top of each other, and they'll have them in a couple of spots around the room because they know, like, if you're gonna poor people showing up to DPSS might not have options. That's kind of nice. Those are obviously functional too. They're being used now, but this isn't always here. They provide a little desk and phone cubicle for like the agents that aren't here. You can talk to your social worker. That's kind of nice. Hey man, I couldn't pick up all of that. Could you enunciate?
Enunciate what?
I couldn't make out everything you said.
Well, I was talking to them, not you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you said something about me. I believe so.
Okay, then you can exit right over here.
Okay, I will when I'm finished. I'm going to shoot a documentary about this place first.
Well, that's what you say.
Yep.
What's the outcome?
But you said something about me to them, right?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Could you clarify, make sure I heard you correctly?
I wanted to let them know that you are videotaping.
Okay.
And if they did not want their faces on your video, that they needed to wait outside.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all about confidentiality. Okay?
That's a
I'm sure that
fair
they don't
disclaimer.
I'm sure that they don't want their face on your social media.
Yeah, well, I'm the same type of people are also scared of the government having their record, and we're in a government office giving the government information, so, yeah. But you're welcome to give people a disclaimer. That was an accurate statement. Pigs get pissed because they have little corkscrew penises. All gender restrooms. I can't read that, but someone else. So yeah, they try to discriminate, and I will never know that did the prick before fuck my file up, because they told me something different when I called this morning. They said they didn't know what I was talking about. Which takes a whole day of my time out. And honestly, I was supposed, more power outlets. I was supposed to do the gym run today, but my back hurts so bad that I skipped it. And I feel ashamed about that. All right, getting better with the outlets here. They got two. And there's 2 rows of seats here, so that's... So not bad, really, now. And there's back there's some too. So that's not a bad count. So yeah. Now notice the dude never retracted what he said. Just, what are you gonna fucking do about it? You told me I couldn't record. You told me I don't have that right. And I said, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? He said absolutely nothing. Okay, that doesn't change the fact that you told me, that you intimidated me. And my business was finished, so if they're worried about these people, I would have been gone if they didn't disrespect me. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Like, I literally would have already been done, so.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Wood. How are you?
All right.
Good.
Are you the woman that he gave me the information to?
No, I am not Laura Turtzer, but I do have her information here on my business card. What I can do is ask you to reach out to her.
Well, I will, because this needs to be, you didn't successfully discriminate against me, but you would have against someone else. I was just making that comment on a vlog earlier. What if someone's grandma had been in here and she thought she was hearing bad information or something was weird was going on? She tried to kick on her camera and you told her you can't record.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any recording here in our office, and that's just due
You
to the
can't restrict it. It's First Amendment protected.
So what we are asking is that you stop recording here in our lobby, and we don't allow for you to record anywhere inside our lobby or around our building. And it's just
Around the building.
And it's for the protection of you and our customers.
How are you going to enforce that? How are you going to enforce recording around your building? Now you went and said something else stupid. Like, how are you going to do that? Like, you're going to fucking stop someone in the street, like you can't turn your eyes this way? What about Teslas? You know, they have cameras in them that run automatically, so if a Tesla drives by here and there's just busy street out here, they're going to record. So how do you make that determination?
So, Mr. Wood, what I'm going to ask you to do is to stop recording, and I'm going to ask you to exit our lobby.
Well, I'm refusing to stop recording, and I wasn't finished shooting my vlog, so...
I'm sorry to hear that, but what I'm going to ask you to do is to go ahead and step outside of our lobby.
I don't want to.
Do you have any business that you need to...
Yes, I'm documenting this facility and its services.
So what we're going to do
In
is...
fact, you're interrupting my shoot. You're taking my time. You're not paying me.
No, I know. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to go ahead and step out of our lobby. And you can go
But I'm
ahead-
telling you, I don't want to step out of the lobby. This is a publicly accessible building open during business hours.
It is. But we don't allow recording inside our lobby.
And that's
I don't
unconstitutional, and you can't do that.
I'm asking for you not to record myself or any of my
I notice
staff
you
or
keep
our
saying
customers.
asking. I have declined your request.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to please step outside of...
Okay, and I'm going to ask you to respect my rights and leave me alone.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. If you have anything that you need as far as an inquiry regarding anything specific to our agency, you can call us and we can make an appointment, or we can set up for a different time for you to come and get that inquiry.
I don't need
answered
your
and
permission to come to a publicly accessible office,
No,
a
but at
public
this
building.
time, you're being asked to step outside of this lobby.
You can't trespass me without cause.
Are you willing to sign?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're done. You can go inside.
Thank you.
Sir, you're being asked to leave at this time. Your services here are completely done.
So I'm being trespassed
You are. You may leave
for
at this
recording
time.
in a public office.
You cannot record in
Your
here.
name?
My name is
Creasy.
Officer Creasy. Would you please step
Greasy,
outside the door?
greasy. Got a badge number?
Yeah. 461.
461, Officer Greasy. You know, you took an oath, right?
I did. Please step down the staircase here.
Why are you up so close to me?
You're the one who stopped. Please keep walking.
You're the one following you.
Please step on off the...
Yeah, she said go out of the lobby. I'm out of the lobby.
Yes, I'm asking you to step off of the stairs.
That's
please,
not what
away.
she asked.
I don't care what she asked. I'm asking you to please step away from the front door. Please step away from the front door.
Pig, you fucking with the wrong one.
Thank you, sir.
Now she also said I can't record around the building. I intend on doing that. I want to know what the fuck you're gonna do about it. Stiff. Wow.
You're very welcome to record all you want as long as you walk over there on the other side on public property.
This isn't a public building.
It is. If you have services that need rendered here.
I was actually in here because y'all fucked up last week when I was here and you
I
didn't
didn't,
file my
but-
papers right. You're pulling some bullshit with my papers. I was here on business. The business where y'all fucked
And
up.
then you were done with business and you continued to record. You were asked not to record.
Yeah, that's an unlawful request. I'm not going to obey it.
You're inside.
Oh, this thing I better not all be in landscape. Fuck. It's in portrait mode. That's gonna take a long time to render. Yeah. So you agree with their policy that we can't have recording inside this public building in the public accessible lobby? Anyone can come in,
Yeah.
but
They're asking you not to record.
asking and telling are two different things. You've told me now
You
that I
now
would
no
trespass.
longer- Well, you refuse to stop recording.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be able. You could ask, but if I decline, you should leave me the fuck alone.
No.
You know, one way or the other, you took a fucking oath, pig. You just broke that oath. How can we trust anything that comes out of your fucking mouth? If you're gonna take an oath, get a huge income, get the thin blue line protecting you. The thin blue line doesn't protect us, it protects you. I've dealt with greasy Department of Social Services before. Not down here in Orange County, but in LA I did. So I know what goes on. What is he trying to hide? I mean, I did get the video last week too. This stupid fucker doesn't realize that. So now we got when I call on the phone, they say your paperwork never got filed. You don't know what you're talking about. I got a recording of me filing it, and I got a recording of me coming back where they say, yeah, we see you had it, but magic trick. I gotta waste my fucking day to come down here to deal with you all because you fucked up. And then you're gonna help try to hide it. You're good, man. You ain't no serious shit. Officers?
Yeah, sure.
Not very good.
Deborah King with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. What's going on today?
Well, I'm at a problem with the Department of Social Services. I say they messed up my paperwork, whatever. I was here last week.
Okay.
I filed papers. They say I didn't. I say I did.
What was the paperwork about?
That's personal. You don't need to know that.
Okay.
Anyway, I come back in, check up on it. I'm getting mixed stories about whether I did or not.
Okay.
They start tripping on me recording. They say we can't record here. But you're well aware of First Amendment protected activities.
Correct.
And they've already admitted this is it's the Department of Social Services, a public building, accessible to the public, okay? I like to get on record when people are telling me stuff that conflicts with something else I've been told previously. They're giving me two stories, I want to be on record. So they throw a fit about me recording and say, at first he says he's gonna go get his policy and show me the policy. But he can't do that, he can't find the policy. So then he gives me the name and contact information of some woman. I put it in my wallet in there. Says call her, she's our public relations advisor, I believe is the title he used. Say, okay, I'll get to that later. And then he said, well, still, I want you to stop recording. I'm like, is it against policy? Show me this policy. He's like, I don't know what policy it is. And he went to get another woman, a different woman. She comes out and she said,
give me 1 second, okay? You can talk to him real quick.
okay,
I'll talk to you, man. I'll talk to you.
like in the middle of the fucking speech.
No, I've talked to you before. Laguna Woods City Hall.
Wait, when I was trying to vote?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
That was me.
Similar, yeah, and I pulled out my camera in there too, and I didn't get to vote.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, it's a different, your polling site's different. Yeah, this isn't a polling site. Fuck yeah, I really tried to too. And well, of course you didn't see it, but I have vlogs of me spending like a total of 9 hours on the phone with the voter registration people trying to get registered to vote. I filed like, they admit, the highest number they admit is I tried 6 registrations I physically mailed in to vote.
Okay.
And they gave me different stories, but the highest number they ended up giving out was 6. One of them said 3, one of them said like 4. Yeah, so.
Well, I totally forgot your name. What's your name?
Wood, Mr. Wood.
Mr. Wood? You live locally?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my home area. Oh.
So are you more of a Laguna Woods resident, or are you more of a Laguna Hills resident? Or do you like Lake Forest?
Lake Forest, I would say. My address is Lake Forest.
Have you, lived
But that's
in a lot-
right there. I mean, that's fucking walking distance.
Oh yeah, Lake Forest is a beautiful city. How long you lived around here for?
2 years?
Oh, that's not long. Where are you from originally?
No place pleasant to talk about, man. Now, I've already, by the way, let's just stick to the topic at hand here. I've already wasted my whole day coming in here because they fucked up the papers to begin with.
Okay.
Or-
Here, talk to my partners. I'm gonna go over there and just see what we can do for you. Okay?
Okay. I don't understand what you're needed for. They've asked me to come outside, and I came outside. What they're doing, I say this is a First Amendment violation, okay, because they have admitted it's a...
I don't know what happened before I got here. That's what they're trying to figure out right now.
Well, he like stopped me in the middle of my explanation, so... Oh my God. I have a back injury and I'm in a severe amount of pain. Yes. Yes. Hey, actually, mind if I get a little close here so I can hear? My hearing is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have my manager for you.
Well, I was asking, sorry.
Sir, I'm just gonna give you the heads up. A heads up that my partner runs this facility and the security aspect of this facility, and he's in charge. I'm here as his backup for the most part. That gentleman looks like to be the one who's in charge of the. Are you a manager, sir?
I'm one of the supervisors.
One of the supervisors.
I thought the woman you got and brought out was the
Hey,
supervisor.
Sir, on their behalf, they're going to ask you to leave here momentarily. You have the option to leave, and we'll just stand by while that happens.
Okay.
If you leave, nothing will happen come from it.
Alright.
If you refuse to leave, then you can probably guess what will happen.
You're gonna arrest me for trespassing?
Yes.
Sure. When you formally trespass me, I'll go right over. Well, hold on, wait a minute now. This is a government building. It's a public building. So to trespass me, I'm gonna need to actually be doing something wrong. You have to have a good cause.
And that's where my partner.
No, me exercising my First Amendment.
No, unfortunately you don't. According to my partner, can you read him off that policy?
Yes, we've been trying to get the policy.
Right here is your First Amendment right. It does apply, but not in the aspect of filming here. For this, I'll explain to you right now.
Correct. Filming here, you cannot film anybody or the premises inside the building for confidentiality of compliance.
Can I just see the statute thing? I can read.
No. All right.
You won't show it to me? Shall be followed effective immediately if a subject so enter and engage in videotaping or capturing video to utilize any type of electronic device in the lobby. The following steps are to be taken by the man must ask the subject to stop videotaping photography. The subject, I'm reading as fast as I can. Just give it to me.
Take off the phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome to have it.
All right, here you go.
I will read it, study it, and understand it. Shouldn't you have this posted somewhere?
Close to him for a second. Hey, sir, Mr. Wood. He's gonna tell you something right now.
Mr. Wood, you're not allowed to be on the premises.
Don't.
Like we asked you to leave because you were video recording. We asked you several times not to video record anybody in our lobby, and you continued. So you are no longer welcome in this building. And if you need any information on anything about your case, you can give us
Just
a call.
to be I don't know why I can't say
Specific.
it. Yes. Is he welcomed on the sidewalk, or does he need to leave all your guys' property?
He needs to leave his property. He
Okay.
can be out on the public side.
Will that apply to all Department of Social Services?
You have
All of
3
them?
minutes, sir. And then we have to arrest you for trespassing if you refuse to leave.
Okay. And what was your name?
My name is Asadullah Niazi. I'm one of the supervisors here at the Orange County Social Services.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you finally produced the policy, which I'll study, and then we'll see if it's legit later. Man, you're really putting in the work, aren't you? Stopping people from voting, stopping people from documenting what's going on at the local Department of Social Services. We getting our money's worth out you, aren't we, pig? Damn. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4 cop cars. The dude that was here, that's his partner, or however they wanted to say that. What have we accomplished here? And if y'all notice, right before the bitch came out and started fucking with me, I was leaving anyway. I want to read this fucking pamphlet, but I don't want to start recording the cops. We got time. And I picked today to leave the battery backup unit in storage. Look at this. I packed ultralight. That water was warm. That was all I had. I was thirsty inside too. All I did was sip the water fountain and fucking actually drink. I drink a lot of water. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit this and fucking put the landscape thing. That's so fucking awful for me to make a mistake like this. So fucking awful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 uniformed cops. The dude that works there, I can't remember his name already. I've got it on video. There's, or is that her, the bitch that came out? Well, I got it all on video. And notice she also said clearly I can't record around the building. Taking the mask off now, by the way. I took it off when I came outside after I'd separated from the dude. I put it back on when the cops came and got up in my face. And then I just now took it back off. So I was wearing a mask the entire time, except for a brief period of time after it came, when I was getting ready to saddle up in the bike. I don't have my tripod with me today, and I want it. To protect and serve the rich elites. Hey, that's a one-way. You can't come out there, officer. That's a traffic violation.
You go back there, won't take you to jail, so don't, please.
This is public. There's a sign over there. Look, 2 cops committed a traffic violations, clearly marked one way. One way, only one way, right there. They come out. See, I don't give a fuck. That's a traffic offense. Hey, congratulations. You feel better and safer now? You feel safer now. Now you got a pissed off fucking psycho over here with a chip on his shoulder and a vendetta. Do you feel safer now? All these people making good government money. They're getting good paychecks and have a good quality of life. Meanwhile, instead of doing their jobs well, they do their jobs so shittily that they have to go after cameramen because footage will expose their corruption. Because they will fucking let people see how much they fuck up. So the taxpayers are getting their money together and making this government service and staffing it with government employees. And then those employees whose job is to help the poor people get government aid fuck up and don't help the poor people get aid. Meaning they're not doing anything. They're getting their whole life's purpose, their paycheck, everything they do, they're not accomplishing anything. We just give them a nice life, and then they turn around and hurt other people, and then they hurt other people again when they try to hide it, when they try to silence it. Now let's go look at that fucking pamphlet. Notice how long it took them to produce it, and then the dude tries to hold it back from me, and he only gives me a few seconds to read it. I was skimming. I was fucking reading fast as I could. And he's like, "No, you can't see it. It's secret. It's secret. You can't see it." Let's look at this law. Let's look at the law here. Let's look at the law. Okay, effective August 13th, 2018. Effective immediately. Oh shit. I'm shadowing it. Effective immediately. If a subject or subjects enter a SSA office engages in videotaping, photographing, or capturing pictures or video footage utilizing any type of electronic device in the lobby, the following steps shall be taken. Must ask the subject to stop videotaping or photographing, and must ask the subject to leave the premises immediately. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is resolved. No further action should be taken. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is solved, and no further action should be taken. Then why the fuck did he walk outside after me? Walk right up in my face to an intimidating distance, and then get the real cops there. Oh, and it even says, even if he continues to videotape on his way off the premises. If the subject refuses to leave and continues to videotape in the lobby, the sheriff's special officer shall contact the on-site manager and confirm that the SSA would like to make a private person's arrest, and the manager is willing to sign a private person arrest form. The manager explicitly acknowledges he or she will make a private person's arrest. The sheriff's special officers shall contact the subject and ask him to stop videotaping and leave the premises, or he will subject him to arrest. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is resolved and no further action should be taken, even if he continues to videotape on his way off the premises. Well, that's not what happened. If the subject refuses to leave and continues to videotape within the lobby, then The sheriff's special officer shall notify dispatch of visitor activity and request the deputy to respond to the scene. Upon arrival, the deputy will contact the subject, ask them to stop videoing, and leave the lobby immediately. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is resolved and no further action should be taken, even if he continues to videotape on his way off the premises. I'm starting to see why he didn't want to give me this paper. If the subject refused to leave and continued to videotape within the lobby, then the deputy will handcuff and detain the subject while on-site manager signs the private person's arrest form and a citation is drawn for either of the two applicable California penal codes, which are not listed. So they didn't do what they said. As soon as I went out the door, they're supposed to leave me alone. So them coming to trespass me and say I can never come back, and them saying that I had to get off the property, that's all. They violated their own policy. And again, this isn't law. This is a memo to Security Bureau personnel. Okay, so upon arrival, the deputy will contact the subject, ask them to stop videotaping, and leave the lobby immediately. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is resolved and no further action should be taken. So I was already outside the lobby when the fucking pigs get here. No further action should have been taken. And they're like, you can't come to your local Department of Social Services bus elsewhere. No wonder. And he's sitting there clutching this paper, and as I start to read it, he lets me get through the first paragraph and tries to take it back, and then found the cop has him give me the paper. Well, guess what? This paper says that these officers did not it's not ambiguous. If the subject leaves the lobby, the problem is resolved and no further action should be taken, even if he continues to videotape on his way off the premises. No further action should be taken. They're interpreting as ban him forever from here, trespass him. So first of all, this isn't a law. This is a memo to security personnel. There's no constitutional check on this. There's no... It's not official law. And they didn't obey it. So... y'all saw it with your own eyes. What this form says to do is not what those pigs did. And I asked repeatedly for the policy. We all saw that. He acted like he had it in his hand at one point and didn't. Fucking niggers, man. And look how they just say a citation is drawn for any of the two applicable California penal codes, and then it's blank.